It's extremely important that we have an extremely diverse workforce so that collectively they will be able to understand all the facets and all the desires and all the behaviors of different users on the internet.
The only way in which we can be successful in achieving that goal is by also hiring and retaining people who represent all of those cultures.
The kind of things Google does to encourage students include internships. It includes offering prizes at things like the Big Bang Awards, Trailblazer and Rise Awards for people who do spectacularly well. I myself mentored a student who was taking her A-levels in computer science.
The retreat is a 3-day event. We had ours in Zurich, where all the scholars and finalists of the Anita Box Scholarship gathered. It was a great platform to learn about new advances in technology, and it was just amazing.
Google offers internships, and we think that this is very important because as a student you want to have a taste of the career that you're going to donate your life to before you actually go into it.
Being based in Africa, I used to think, okay, it's cool to work for Google, but maybe it's not for people like us. But Google actually called me and say, hi Shiko, we've heard about you and I've heard about your work. Are you interested in working for Google?
It's a great place for anyone to work. It gives people a lot of freedom to try ideas. I had an intern in one of our offices in Israel. They joined us, and after 1 week, he had a great idea of an extension to YouTube, and it became one of the most popular features that he used in YouTube across the globe today.
We've been working to help Google connect better with Black university students. There is an 8-week mentoring whereby the students get paired with Googlers, and this is really beneficial for the students in terms of getting a better insight into what it takes to actually work for an organization like Google.
I was very, very, very appreciative of Google's stance on minority representation. We got into contact, got the funding coming, and it's been a success ever since.
There are loads of online videos, online tips, CV advice, interview advice. Google also has loads of specific resources for computer science students where they can be part of a community and help develop their skills.
I think these resources can help students because they give them a chance to build something real to put in their portfolio, so that your portfolio consists of more than just homework assignments you've done, but includes real projects that have actually delivered something of value to real people.
I left school with 4 O-levels at C grade, ran my own business for a couple of years. Then the economy went flat and I thought it was worth getting back into the education system. I went to Manchester Business School and graduated with distinction. I had an option of either joining Google or joining a different company. So I asked my eldest son and he said Google was the company to go work for, so that's what I did.
I thought that when I joined Google, it would be this incredibly geeky place. I thought I wouldn't be geeky enough to fit in. And the funny thing is, when I joined Google, I discovered that it wasn't as geeky as I thought. It was more diverse. It had more people from a wider variety of backgrounds than I had expected.
It's very popular outside of Google. Everyone talks about the Google culture, everyone talks about the great food, but there are other things outside the food, that makes Google a great place to work.
It's a nice and fun place to work at. People are just amazing. Your colleagues become your friends.
I met very, very passionate and very friendly people that Google almost became like a family to me.
It creates a contagious environment in which everybody is working very, very together at high speed to actually do something great for the world.
Science and technology are what are shaping our world today. And if you want to be a part of that future, if you want to make a difference in that future, then you have to be in science and technology.
The real difference between a good and a really good student is that the really good students are willing to put in that extra 1 or 2 hours every day to simply solve the question that the good students gave up on.
You have to be proactive. If it's something that you feel you can do or an area that you're interested in, you just go for it. as long as you can prove you can do it, then, you know, really the sky's the limit.
If you're looking to apply in the future, start now and get involved in your community.
Of course, when you're older, you can always switch careers, but when you're younger and more flexible in your ways, I think the best thing to do is to plunge into this exciting period and help bring some of the most amazing technologies that we've seen in this century to life.
If you're at university now, I think, you know, the opportunities for you to go way beyond what I've achieved are enormous.